This is great. I'm here with truly one of our top favorite people in Napa Valley. I probably say that every time, but it's true. Alex Ryan, President and CEO of Duckhorn Wineries, all the wineries involved with Duckhorn, which would be, of course, Migration and Canvasback, Decoy, Goldeneye, Duckhorn itself, and, of course, where we are, which is Paraduxx.
And Canvasback up in Washington State.
I said Canvasback.
Did you?
I did.
All right.
I got that
it's
one.
my new pet project. I'm loving it. Sustainability is used in context of grape growing and winemaking. Natural inputs, good for the environment, reuse, recycle. It's wholesome and it's awesome. And most good quality vineyardists and wineries are behind it. And it's the right thing to do. I took one step back, I thought about it over the holidays a little bit and understand what does the word sustainability mean to Duckhorn, mean to us? And I expanded it a little bit. I looked at the word sustainability as it applies maybe to any business, but I'm applying it to Duckhorn Wine Company right now. There's a three-pronged approach. If my employees are not well taken care of, well paid, respected, and challenged to improve themselves, whether they stay at Duckhorn or not, then they're not sustainable. And in light of self-interest, I need great employees to be sustainable. So do we have our fingers on the pulse of sustainability for the basic needs of our employees? Then we look at the business model. Is the business model sustainable? The customers, the cost of doing business, the quality of wine, the competition, whether it be from Washington State or otherwise, is the business model sustainable? Is Napa County supporting the businesses as they should? Are all the wine regions and wine experts, in similar case to your business, is the model sustainable? And if it is, that's a second leg of the stool. Then the third leg, which kind of coincides with your discussion of Napa Green, the sustainability, maybe leadership, but certainly sustainability goals of the Napa County wine community, is the environment being treated with respect. The environment in a larger context, the natural corridors, the waterways, the vineyards, the agriculture, and the ecotourism residents, right? Is the environment of wine country being managed accordingly? So if all those things add up, sustainability is an extremely powerful concept as we use it here, and I think it should resonate. People kind of gravitate to the agricultural sustainability or the nature conservation sustainability element. Very important, clearly very important, but to take the wine business set it up for success for the next 50 years, I've expanded it greatly. And I think that the sustainability has to have those three core elements. Is the business sustainable? Are the employees, the management of your employees sustainable? And is the environment in the greater context sustainable? If the answer is yes to all three, let's just assume you're making awesome wine. We'll be doing this interview for years to come. Let me answer your question. It's a powerful question. It's a very hot topic right now. You have residents, you have visitors, you have business owners, you have agriculture, you have industrial production. You have all these competing elements in a relatively small space called Napa Valley. It's fortunately or unfortunately made international acclaim. Everyone in the world wants to come visit it. The pressure on Napa Valley and Napa County is huge. We all know that. As one Napa County official told me one time, though, it was an interesting comment by one of our local legislators. He said, is the carrying capacity of Manhattan Island 12 million people? The answer is probably no. So I think the question becomes not is it sustainable, but how do all the competing elements make it sustainable? That takes smart people and compromise. Locally, smart people and compromise will ultimately get us to a sustainable piece. That takes a long-term commitment by both private industry and public industry, charitable nonprofits and profitable for-profit wineries and all the other businesses that support the Napa Valley. Compromise and working together, and really smart people thinking of not is it sustainable, because you're going to get trapped in that discussion. It's how do you make it sustainable on a long-term curve. I believe the answer is yes. We got rovers on Mars, so we can do stuff. The answer is, are smart people willing to compromise, come together with a common good of a long-term sustainable place called Napa Valley? And we've thrust ourselves in the national and international wine spotlight. We may or may not wanted to be there, but that might be yesterday's argument. Today we are there, and we are the top of the wine heap, so we got to determine how to manage us going forward, not take us back. There will be compromises required on all elements to make it work. Everyone will not get what they want in this county, and I believe it's doable. I'm a pure optimist on it. It takes committed, passionate people. It takes the Robert Mondavi type of people to be passionate about what Napa Valley is and will be in the future, and it takes that kind of passionate leadership to get us there. And a lot of people are watching.